Hi everybody, this is Susan Telford, and I'm very happy to have Lisa Natoli with me today. Hi Lisa.
Hey, Susan.
Lisa doesn't need any introduction, I think, as the co-founder of the Teachers of God Foundation and the creator of the Foundation's 40-day programme, which is completely free, and also of the Healing Cure. So it's lovely to talk to you, Lisa. Lisa and I were just saying this is the first time that we've actually spoken to each other.
I know, that's so
Although
weird.
we've emailed each other loads, we've never actually had a face-to-face conversation.
Well, I've seen you so many times too on video that I was shocked when you said we haven't actually had a conversation together. I was like, I feel like I've talked to you.
Yeah, I felt the same.
Mm.
So enrollment is open for our new membership program Evolve, and so today we wanted to talk about what Lisa is calling the Great Slide Back. So can you tell us more about that, Lisa, please?
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, well, I really loved the call that you did with Carol Howe the other day. So you did a Facebook Live a few days ago with Carol, and let's see here. Okay. And she talked about a lot about spiritual practice. And she's the new presenter in the presenter series over there, which is part of Evolve. And Evolve is a community for teachers of God who really want to stay consistent in their practicing, who really want a place for support and encouragement. And so when you invited me to come on, I started to think about what's the number one difficulty I have seen in my own life, and what's the number one difficulty of all the letters that I receive. And I call it the great slide back. It's where somebody is practicing and they have a moment of clarity, a moment of really feeling connected to the love that they are, the light that they are. They're feeling um, hope, or just a feeling of expansion, a feeling of freedom, and then they lose it. And then they slide back into doubt, fear, guilt, judgment, grievances, worry. And so what we have here is a vacillation between the two thought systems, which A Course in Miracles calls fear and love. And I really love A Course in Miracles, and I love Jesus as a teacher specifically because he's so direct, and I need direct. And I vacillated for 30 years. I did. And I did very dramatic things in my own spiritual journey. Things that should have kept me on track. I went to an academy in Wisconsin, gave all my stuff away, left New York City, and dedicated my life to God. I was totally devoted to this message. I'm like, I'm all in, I'm doing this. And then I went to Wisconsin Endeavor Academy. It was supposed to just be a 30-day retreat. And the second I walked through the door, I knew I was going to move there. I just knew. There was 250 totally dedicated individuals from around the world. There was this incredible teacher they called the master teacher. It went against everything I ever thought I would do in my lifetime to move to a place like this, but there was something calling me to be there. And I have to say, it was one of the best things I've ever done.
So you said you went for 30 days. How long did you end up staying?
I went for supposed to be 30 days. On my first day there, I knew I was moving there. And at the end of the 30 days, I went back to New York, closed up my apartment, gave all my stuff away. I was like, woo! I was all excited. And I lived there for 10 years. And it was an incredible experience, but I was still experiencing conflict and slide back. Even though I had all the tools, this incredible teacher, surrounded by others, why is it I'm not happy consistently? How is this possible? And what I know is that I hadn't trained myself to guard my thoughts the way that's what Jesus talks about in A Course in Miracles. It's nobody can give this to us. But there's great value in being in a community, and this is what Carol Howe was talking about on her call the other day, is when you can find a community that is going to hold you to the truth and not let you stay in your story. And we often don't have that in our daily lives with our friends and our family. Yeah. Like if in my daily life, if I say, oh, I have a pain, the people in my life, oh, really? Oh, what's wrong? And down the rabbit hole I go. And I think the story's real. And it can be like this with anything. I could say, I have no money. Why is this happening to me? Oh my God, you won't believe what this person just said to me. And when we express these things in our lives, we're expressing them to people who don't have a spiritual foundation themselves. So as humans, we just think we're being compassionate, we're listening, we're like, oh, tell me more. And that's just not helpful. And when you can find individuals who are dedicated on this path to holding the highest truth in their mind and holding you there. So that's what happened to me for my 10 years at Endeavor, is that was invaluable. Is whenever I went into a story, I couldn't stay there. Like I just couldn't. And to me, that's the beauty of Evolve. Like that's the beauty of really making this commitment to say, this is what I want. I want to stay consistent in my practicing. I don't want to keep sliding back. And for me, there's like a temporary, I don't know how to call it, like we need the support temporarily of others who have gone before us or others who are walking the path. And to me, that's where like it just has to be a decision that comes that says, all right, I'm doing this. I'm all in. This is what I want. I don't want to keep moving back into fear. I don't want to keep judging. I don't want to keep feeling guilty. I want to stay consistent and not slide back.